Welcome back. We turn now to some news from overseas. Russia continued to launch drones and missiles into Ukraine overnight. The attacks killed at least one person in Kyiv and sparked multiple fires in the downtown area of that capital city. It comes days after Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky revealed that he had proposed another round of peace talks to be held this week. So far, Russia and Ukraine have met for peace negotiations twice this year in Turkey. Little to no progress toward a ceasefire has been reached in those meetings, though they have produced multiple large-scale prisoner swaps. Let's now bring in retired U.S. Army Lieutenant General Mark Hertling. His military career spans more than 3 decades of service, including as the commanding general of U.S. Army Europe and the 7th Army. Sir, good to see you again. We always appreciate you being with us and, of course, your service. Let's get your read on this conflict at the moment. We have some overtures from Kyiv for peace talks. Russia not agreed to them just yet. In fact, Russia only escalating its attacks in Ukraine. As much as the front seems frozen, these bombardments are only increasing as President Putin continues to defy President Trump, who is asking for them to halt and is sending new round of defensive weapons via NATO to Ukraine.
Yeah, John, I'd go even further that it's not just defying President Trump, it's mocking General Trump. President Trump. President Trump has given Russia 50 days as a delay. And immediately after making that announcement, various members of the Russian Duma, to include their foreign minister, said, hey, great, 50 days. That gives us an opportunity to continue to make strikes, to continue to try and influence Ukraine, hit their civilians, continue to boldly commit war crimes, which is what they've been doing. Over the last 3 days, there's been over 400 Russian strikes per day, which has been some of the largest in the last 6 months against Ukraine. And most of them have headed toward Kyiv, the capital. So, yeah, it is an attempt to continue to influence the will of the Ukrainian people, the will of the Ukrainian government, and it's not working. Zelensky continues to stand up, and he's made the counteroffer of, hey, let's have this peace conference that we've been talking about and see what happens. Excuse me. But it's still a stalled front line. They are still fighting very heavily, but Russia continues to tell the world what they're going to do over the next 50 days. And it's just more of the same.
General Hertling, Mark Milley had told me 2.5 years ago, said Russia's not going to take Kyiv, and the Ukrainians aren't going to drive all the Russian troops out of their country. It's going to be a war of attrition. You know, they might as well try to figure out how to get to a peace deal. Again, that was back in 2023. Here we are in 2025. Far too many people still being killed. I'm curious, is your assessment today the same as General Milley's was in early 2023, that this is going to remain a stalemate for quite some time?
Yeah, my assessment, Joe, is it is going to remain a stalemate on the front lines. But when we're talking about a war of attrition, it's just not military forces that you're talking about. You're also attritting the Russian economy. You're continuing to attrit Russian information warfare and the kinds of things they're doing with their diplomacy. They are being seen more and more as a pariah. So you can't limit the battlefield gains to just what's going on in the military. The military is holding strong. Ukraine's forces still have a will. They still have a government that supports the military, and they are still fighting for territory and looking for a strategic outcome. On the other hand, Russia, with their strategic objectives from the very beginning, have failed in all accounts, with the one exception. Russia, I think, had a strategic objective of continuing to divide the American people. They have done that to a degree with the re-election of Donald Trump and his comments initially about Ukraine. But I think even that's turning around. And we're seeing these massive attacks against civilians. I keep going back to the point of every single day, Russia is committing more war crimes. And like Milosevic, he should be tried for those war crimes because he is doing them boldly, brazenly, and really affecting what we may think in the future of authoritarian regimes that try and do these kinds of things.
Now, General, I want to ask you, man, I don't even know if this is a 40,000-foot question. This may be a 100,000-foot question. I'm going to ask you a question just generally about the Russian military over the past century. Why is it that not only the United States, but the rest of the world always overestimates the ability of the Russian military? We did it in World War I. You can even look at their war with Finland before World War II. We certainly saw they were able to withstand the Nazi onslaught, but at the cost of tens of millions of lives there. I mean, the country was just destroyed. You could look at Afghanistan in '79. You could look at the Cold War, where they just crumbled from within overnight. What is it about the United States in particular, but the rest of the world, that always seems to overestimate Russia's ability to run a competent military campaign?
Well, because we look at size, Joe, and the quantitative advantage that Russia has as being one of the largest militaries in the world seems to befuddle a lot of Western analysts. They say, well, if they've got this big army and they have an alleged doctrine and they've got a lot of soldiers under arms, they can do things. But when you talk about military forces capability, you have to look at something that the Army, our Army, calls Datlan PF. Doctrine, leadership, organizational dynamics, soldier capability, and several other things. There are acquisitions and types of equipment. When you look at the assessment of the total resolve of the Russian army, it's not very good. They violate the kinds of things that links battles to strategy, the operational art. Their generals are not real good. They don't adapt to the situation on the ground. They also don't understand that political objectives, when set, have to be designed so that battles reinforce them. They just go hodgepodge into the fight, throw a lot of men and equipment at the enemy to see what happens. And we have seen that repeatedly, and in some cases it succeeds, like Chechnya, like Syria, like some other places where Russia has dove in and basically attempted to control things with mass. But when you find things going longer and longer, you see them fall apart primarily because of leadership, their capability of their soldiers, and their lack of the operational art, as I would call it, linking battles to strategy. And I was just in Europe last week, Joe, and I think we're seeing many of our NATO allies see that, and they realize that Russia is not 10 feet tall, and they're designing ways to beat them on the battlefield with the equipment they have. Unfortunately, Ukraine in this case started from Jump Street with not the kind of equipment, the operational army that they needed, and that's why the supplies were so important during a long period of time.
Now, General, before we let you go, we're going to go to another part of the globe, another hot spot. I want to talk to you specifically about Gaza. We keep getting reports of the slaughtering of innocent people that are looking for food and for aid. We just see absolute chaos in the Gaza Strip. I'm curious. There has been reporting, David Ignatius last week saying there's been no reason for them to be fighting militarily over the past year. They just don't know how to bring this to an end. I'm curious, when you look at Gaza, you look at the situation, what's the best way forward?
Well, Joe, we've been saying from the very beginning that you can't attempt to degrade a terrorist organization because it's nearly impossible to destroy the ideology connected to it. You know, I keep reflecting back before I went to Iraq with a division in 2007. My four-star Army boss had a conversation with me, and he said, Mark, you got to understand, you can't kill your way to victory in Iraq. And that same advice applies to Gaza. Military operations alone don't achieve a political end state, and yet that's what Prime Minister Netanyahu has been attempting to do over the last several months, to destroy Hamas. That's what military forces are designed to do, but the blinding flash of the obvious is Hamas is a military force and an ideology embedded in a Palestinian population that's under siege and with no leadership. So that's the problem set that I don't think the Israeli government has attempted to solve. Their military is very good, but they have been set on a mission without a political end state, and that's bringing Palestinians under the fold. And by the way, too, what I'd say is strikes on Palestinian food distribution sites only reinforce the Palestinian distrust of Israel and its strategic malpractice in this kind of war.
Retired U.S. Army Lieutenant General Mark Hertling, we appreciate it as always. Thank you, sir. And